Okay, Simon, so we're here after the 2-1 win at Hartlepool. Sum up the importance of that performance and that result.
I think it was in touch with our last two performances. It wasn't anything that we didn't expect or we didn't believe the players could produce. We've told them, I think the key word's been belief and trust, and for those boys to put in that performance and attitude, grit, determination, heart, the B word, was just it was a special day. And I said in there that doesn't surprise us. It's not from the outside looking in, I'm sure it does, but that doesn't surprise me that group of players can turn in that type of performance, because it wasn't backs to the wall. We had to defend and we defended well, but I think we could have won that comfortably in the end, and they deserve that. And again, that's something else to build on.
So if we go through the story of the game, unbelievable start, I suppose, with Powley getting on the end of Robbo's cross.
Again, that's a player doing what he's good at. Powley, I think he got 10 goals in this league last season in a team that got in the playoffs, and we told the players to be your best you, and Powley today gets 2 goals from arriving in the box. Could have had another couple. I'm sure I'm being greedy by saying that, but it was a perfect start for us, and again we're all about front foot and quick start, and we did that. To concede so quickly afterwards is disappointing, but again I think it's a little milestone for us to go behind so quickly, then to steady the ship and come back with such a strong and powerful performance was something we've probably not done. I think this group, myself included, before have been culpable of going under, and the lads certainly didn't go under today. At a ground where it's easy to go under when the home crowd get on top of you, and they stood firm to a man, and I'm so proud of them. And again, we got our just rewards, in my opinion, in the end.
If we just touch on the goal we conceded, do you think it was a case of maybe a little bit of lost concentration after scoring?
No, it just always happens. I'd have put my house mortgage, kid and everything on him scoring today. So yeah, but no, it was. Yeah, I think it's another example of why we are where we are. A little loss of concentration, and again, with players of this ability, those little lapses cost you. We've dug ourselves out again. It cost us at Dover, where we could be sitting here with 7 points. But again, I'm not gonna lambast anyone. I'm not gonna. People will be made aware of we've got to defend better. But again, I'm not going to focus on the negatives, because the positives outweigh the negatives by a million miles today. So for us, just to get the 3 points was massive.
Tactically, you must be pleased. I suppose with Cass going, we've had to set up slightly differently in terms of the way we go forward, and I suppose we got it there with the ball in behind for Robinson and then a late run from the midfield.
Yeah, we just got the old bingo wheel out, whatever number come out. That we knew we had to play a different way. It would have been naive and stupid of us to have Robbo up there and go keep playing the way we're playing, because he's a total different beast, obviously, to Cass. So yeah, we asked them to play a certain way, but we've got the players that can play that way, and it shows. You've got the attacking ability and quality, and that front 4 or 5 is right up there in this league, and if they're allowed and given that freedom to go and play like they did, Robbo getting down the sides, Powley getting in the box, Pax doing his tricks, flicks, whatever, and then you've got Josh, who will only get better and better. We're a force to be reckoned with, and we're starting to learn the other side of it now. We're getting there slowly, and you put them together and we've got half a chance.
Must be a positive to see Robinson with 2 assists. Obviously we think about him scoring goals, but him setting them up as well is a good thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, people say he's not trying to. He's a goal scorer. He will live in this league, no problem. He will run defences ragged, and he plays on shoulders. That says totally different to probably what we've had since I've been here anyway. And he just proved today what an asset he's going to be. His movements, unbelievable. But the people playing with him have to sense that. And today that they've gelled and played probably quicker than we thought. But it was a nice surprise.
You must be pleased with how we defended second half in terms of our shape and in terms of chucking our bodies on the line when it was needed.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it wasn't backs to the wall as such. We did go a little bit deeper, but at places like this, it's always going to happen. You're not going to come to Hartlepool, a football league club with the fans here, and have it all your own way. You've got to dig in, no matter whether we'd been second bottom or second from top. You're always going to defend those spells, and to a man, from Robbo up front to Ethan in goal, everyone did their jobs and did them spot on, and we can't ask any more. And like I said, we got our just rewards in that game.
So looking at the 2 debutantes today, first one Josh Taylor, how do you think he did?
Yeah, Josh did well. I mean, Josh will get better and better. He's been in and out this season. I think he's played here, there and everywhere. So for him to get a run in the team, he'll only get better and better. But you saw today a glimpse of quality and the cleverness that he has, but he also works his tail off as well. And that's one thing that he will fit in with this group, because so do the other lads. But his quality in the final third, and we get him in the right areas, he'll create goals. And again, he could have had a couple today, and little clever through balls and that weren't quite there, but the more he plays and the more he trains with us, he'll get better. So for me, he's going to be a massive asset.
And then young Ethan Rossi in goal.
Yeah,
I suppose it was a case of bringing him in at very, very short notice. I suppose, was it a relief in the end that, you know, he's coming in and he looked the part?
Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm not going to stand here and pretend I'm the next Starfinder. I didn't know an awful lot about him. I don't think anybody really did, but he looked like he'd played at this level and higher for a long time. He was brilliant. His kicking, his catching, that save that he made in the second half, he was such a presence back there. And for a young lad who came in yesterday, not meeting anyone, he can be proud of himself in there. And for him to go on in his career, whether he be here with us longer term, whatever, that stands him in a hell of a good stead, because he was superb, and he's won us the game, evidently, with that save. So he can be proud, but obviously he's a northern lad, so winning up here probably meant a lot to him as well.